All right, it's Bill here. I'm a little under the weather, but I'll give you my thoughts on a 5-2 victory over the Pittsburgh Penguins. Well, Matt Murray's back, and we're playing Pittsburgh 3 days after they beat us. And didn't know what to expect. I was kind of interested to see how Matt Murray was going to play. I figured the Leafs were going to play well because Matt Murray's returned to Pittsburgh. First time playing, I believe, a game in Pittsburgh since being traded to Ottawa. But they start off the game. Thought, again, dull start. I don't understand these dull starts. But I guess if you're a road game, it's a road team, or a road game, dull start isn't a bad thing. And, well, it wasn't a bad thing, I guess. I don't know when Murray got to face his first shot, or there was a really big chance onto Smith, but it was at least 5 or 6 or 7 minutes into the game. And then Jordy Ben, just a beautiful pass to Tavares. Jordy Ben, offensive juggernaut. I think today I saw him on a shorthanded 2-on-1, getting a breakaway. And, I didn't have that on the roulette reel, I'll tell you that. But great pass to John Tavares. John Tavares says all day, I don't know what happened to the Pittsburgh Penguins defensive system, but leaving Tavares wide open in the slot is probably not on your top things to do. And Tavares buries it home for his 400th goal. Yada, 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 whatever. It was a nice goal. And then right after that, Tavares gets the puck. Again, he can't skate, so that allows a lot of players to catch up, one of them being Morgan Rielly, backhand pass to Rielly. And again, I don't know what defensive system the Pittsburgh Penguins are playing, but leaving Mitch Marner in front of the net by himself to make a move is probably not a good thing to do. And it's 2-0, and I thought the Leafs were doing really well. Go into the first period intermission 2-0, confidence. I'm thinking, hey, who was that moron who said they should play Tavares with Marner? Who was that guy? Game 1 video of this year, probably game 40 of last year. Who's that guy who said that you should play Marner with Tavares? Well, that's me. Finally, I think people have listened. Marner can drive a line. Matthews can drive a line. Nylander is a straightforward player. Now, what happened tonight? 2 goals for the Marner line. 5-on-5. Did I say that? 5-on-5 goals. 2 goals for the Matthews line and 2 goals for the Tavares line. 5-on-5. Wow. Now, with these 2 lines, you don't have to worry about if one line's off. The other one can still be driven by a great player. When you load up your 2 best players on one line, if that line isn't going, it ain't going to go. So, again, I thought someone finally listened. I don't know. Maybe someone, Keith, watched the video. I don't know. I'm joking. But it's amazing it took this long to figure it out. But, again, I thought it looked good. 2-0. Okay, I just getting ready for the second period. And a little bit late getting back to the couch. And next thing I know, boom, 3-0. What the hell happened there? So I did the rewind on the PVR. And usually this happens to the Leafs. The Leafs give up the most goals in the first period first minute of a period or a game. But this time, just atrocious. I don't know what happened to I guess they were gambling on the offensive play. Matthews got the sneak out. Nylander put it off the boards. Matthews got the steal over to Bunting. 3-0. Oh, now I'm thinking, boy, this is going to be enjoyable from now on in. Perfect. We round the score. And then there was an opportunity just after that where Matthews came in alone and nearly scored. That would have made it 4-0. I think this could be a barn burner. This could be 8-1, 8-2. Perfect. And then Pittsburgh had a little bit of a down pressure play and took a shot. Looked like it went off the knee pad of Raquel. And in the net, it's 3-1. To me, not panic stations yet. Okay, it was a nice goal. Deflection, those things happen. But then, there is nothing scarier in the world than Rasmus Sandin with the puck in the middle of the ice with no one on him. There's nothing more scary than that. I've seen that way too many times. How's that scary? He gets the puck by himself and just throws a pizza to Sidney Crosby. is it so tough for Sandin by himself to realize he doesn't have the puck on the stick when he makes the pass? It's not his first time at this rodeo. I'm screaming, what the are you doing? You know, when you play hockey, you can feel the puck not on your stick. There was no one on him. There was no one on him. And he just throws pizza. And of course, it goes to Crosby, and we all know Crosby on the backhand. That ain't a good thing. 3-2. Oh. And then the Leafs folded like a cheap tent. It was a rodeo circus in the zone, and Murray had to come up with some big saves. Jordy Ben had to make a big save. This guy not only gets assists, goals, shorthanded breakaways, but he's a goalie too. When they signed Jordy Ben in the offseason, I go, okay, guess the Marlies got a defenseman. Oh boy. And it was a show. The one thing I'll say, I thought Murray played well, but God, it's like the whistle never blows when the puck's around him. He doesn't get it, or he's not frozen. He thinks he's got it. The whistle doesn't go. It must be leaking through. So that's not a good thing. He's not demanding whistles, because half the time I didn't see the puck. I don't think that any of the players saw the puck, but I think the refs this guy gives up the rebounds, or pucks leak through him, so don't blow the whistle too quick. But anyways, that was an observation on my part. But anyways, they somehow survived that second period, 3-2. Again, it all starts 3-1, okay, a 3-1 goal, but Sandin's just a horrible play that just inspired. I don't know how you just imagine a playoff game with that happening. Like, it just can't. It just can't happen. This is not the novice AAA team. This is not adult safety hockey league time. This is the NHL. You can't do that. I don't care who you are. You cannot make those mistakes, and he's done it regularly. I thought him and Liljegren for the rest of the third period were awful. I know that they broke them up in the third period, which was a good idea. Just awful. And it was a circus. The Leafs somehow survive. Okay. And the next thing you know, they get a goal. Right at the end of the period. Really nice play. Bunting sitting in front of the net. I believe it was Holmberg got his first point, but Matthews made a nice play. Holmgren threw it at the net, and Bunting just sitting in the crease. Bam-o. 4-2, and you're thinking, okay, after all the nonsense that happened in the offense or in the defensive zone, and somehow it remained a 1-goal lead, now the Leafs got a 2-goal lead. They can't blow this. They can't. It's not possible. And sure enough, the third period was a little bit more to the liking. No horrible defensive gaffes. Murray had to make the save when he did, and the refs. Let's just say something about the refs in this game. What I don't understand, there's things I don't understand, right? So the power plays, I think, were 3-1, and the only penalty that the Pittsburgh Penguins got was that led to a power play with Jeff Carter deciding he was going to take out Kerfoot for a bit, like whatever, with a minute left. It meant nothing in a 5-2 game. But the tripping call on Giordano? Someone, please fire that one at me. They already had a penalty in the first period, and the Pittsburgh Penguins apparently went the whole game. And let me just make sure I got this right, with 2 penalties. One with Bunting and Ruda getting into a shenanigans, and then Carter for whatever he did at the end. Dennis Malgin high-sticked a puck into someone's face and got a high-sticking call. Jeff Petrie took a shot, followed through with a stick, hit Tavares in the face with the stick. No call. So let me get this right. If I bat a puck out of the air and the puck hits the player in the face, that's a high stick. But a stick that hits the player's face is not a high stick. Okay, I got that one. It's an atrocious guy. I don't know how Sheldon Keith didn't lose his bloody mind on that one. But anyways, I thought in the third period, a much tighter third period. No nonsense, no gaffes. And when Murray was asked to make a save, he made the save. So great. Did look good. I'm a little concerned with the leakiness. And I love Tavares with Marner. Love Matthews with Nylander. They didn't have the greatest night, but at the end of the day, Nylander had 2 points. Matthews had 2 points. Bunting, I think, had 3 points. Tavares had 2 points, I believe, and Marner had 1. Great night. A big win, and now they play the Devils, and from what I understand, the Devils are looking like they're going to be on a 10-game win streak. The New Jersey Devils. Did they boo Lindy Ruff? Oopsie poopsie. He looks like he might be a good coach. Anyways, we'll chat on Thursday. Now, on Thursday, unfortunately, well, I won't be watching the game live because I've got my darts on Thursday, social league, so I'll probably be watching it late on Thursday or most likely early Friday morning. I'll watch it on tape review and provide my analysis afterwards. Hope you enjoyed. Cheers. Leafs win. Nice comeback or a nice win against the team that they lost to last week. Cheers.